I'm noticing my body and I'm noticing parts. I'm noticing all of these while I'm also noticing self, and I'm being with the client, right? Like this is a very different, and it sounds tiring. Like as I say it intellectually, I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds exhausting. But after 20 years of working in this way, it feels so natural to me. And I have lots of people in training say, how do you do what you do? And it's funny. I thought about it once. I was like, well, I mean, some of it's my skill. I said, how I do what I do? It's very unsexy. I said, I've been trained to be in a meditative state with my eyes open.
Cool.
And
Okay.
right? Right? Do you feel that?
Yeah. Yeah, that feels very different, right? Like sort of like I'm noticing my body and what my body is teaching me and what I'm learning and what I'm picking up. And that feels very different than me being in my head and being like, okay, what F am I on? Should I
Right.
say, find the part in your body? Is this an unburdening? Is this an exhale? Is this a manager? You know what I mean? Sort of all the head stuff that I think is
Right.
important and we need to learn the process. But like,
Sure.
that's a lot of us are doing therapy from that, even IFS, right? We're doing it from that place and not from this sort of connected meditating with my eyes open.
Meditating, like I walk through the world in a meditative state in a lot of ways. And I'm not speaking about being ungrounded, right? Like, I mean, if you know me, I'm a very, like I'm a very practical, very grounded person. Um, and that was when somebody asked me that. I said, I have been trained to meditate with my eyes open. I've been trained when I work with someone and I become in a meditative state, and things calm down, slow down for me. But I was trained to keep my eyes open so I could see if a client, what was happening with a client, if they squinched their face. And if I'm at the table with my eyes closed, I can't see what's happening to the client on the table. And it's this, and so, now we're sitting up face to face, and I can calm myself, I can regulate myself, I can bring spirit in all with my eyes open. And I think as a culture, we've trained ourselves to close our eyes so we regulate ourselves.